Governor Abbott is likely to have John Scott on speed dial by now. Scott is a go-to for the governor, the man that Abbott called to take over the Texas Attorney General's office after Ken Paxton was impeached and suspended from his position.
I took the smallest office I could find on the floor. And a lot of that was to make sure that they understand I was last and least amongst the equals there. I was there to help serve them, serve the state. And I wanted to make sure they understood it was literally there in a humble role.
Scott called us for an upcoming episode of our yall-itics political podcast. And for the first time, he revealed what morale is like inside the AG's office.
The real goal at that point in time was to visit with the folks that work there. So those first 2 weeks over there was a lot of talk about what happens now with the impeachment, what blah, blah. It was always about the same subject. After about 2 weeks, people were back talking completely about cases and what is our next step. And that's what's going on back today. They're back to, I would say, as close to normal as it's been since the impeachment.
You might remember Scott's name. Governor Abbott appointed him as Texas Secretary of State right after the 2020 election when some were suspicious of voting systems. Scott organized an audit that found no widespread fraud. He left as Secretary of State in January, only to have Governor Abbott call him back in May as Attorney General. But Scott says this temporary assignment will end on Friday, telling us he needs to return to his law practice. John Scott's high-profile appointments have calmed some sticky situations. What does remain uncertain, though, is when and why the governor will call on him again. In Dallas, I'm Jason Whiteley.